Good morning, boys and girls. I'm so glad to be here with you. And this Sunday, we'll also have Sunday school. So I'll be down there, and hopefully, I'll get to see some of you then, too. Today's story is one of my very favorites. It's Moses and the burning bush. Now, the reason I like doing children's conversations, or at least one of them, is that I look things up and I see things from a different perspective. And I kind of did this with this story also. I did this years ago with Hayden Ferguson's grandmother, Mary Grace Morgan. And she was God. And she never let me forget that she was God. For years, she would talk to me about, well, God says do this. And it was always kind of our fun joke. But this is a story about Moses and the burning bush. And the thing that's interesting about this is that Moses was a reluctant leader. He did not want to be a leader. He had all these reasons not to. But to understand that, we kind of need to do a quick step back. When Moses was a baby, Pharaoh had put out an order to kill all the Israelites' baby boys. And his mother built a basket and put him in the Nile River to save him. And Pharaoh's daughter actually found him and raised him as her child. And he became a prince in Egypt. But while he was a prince in Egypt, the Israelites were slaves in Egypt, which made it kind of hard for Moses after he realized what had really happened to him. But in the meantime, Moses killed somebody when he was in Egypt. He ran away and was in the desert and was a shepherd for 40 years. 40 years is a really long time. And so he was out there with his sheep, and that's it. And he was like 80 years old when this burning bush experience happened. Here is the Bible verse for the day. I will send you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. It was Exodus 3:10. Now, Moses was watching his sheep in the hot, dry desert. Suddenly he saw a very strange sight. Flames of fire came from a bush. Fire was everywhere. How did it catch on fire? And the weird thing is the bush wasn't burning up. It just had fire coming from it. So Moses looked to one side, and then he looked to the other side, and he couldn't figure it out.
Moses, Moses!
Moses was scared. Here I am, he said.
Take off your shoes. The place where you are standing is holy ground.
Moses kicked off his sandals, keeping his eye on the flaming bush.
I am the God of your fathers.
Moses hid his face. He was afraid to look at God.
I have heard my people crying in Egypt. My people are hurting, and I have come to save them.
Wow, thought Moses. How will God do this?
Go, I am sending you to Pharaoh to ask him to let my people go.
Me? Who am I to go to Pharaoh? Who am I to lead your people? He threw himself down on the ground before God, but kept one eye on that burning bush.
I will be with you.
Moses trusted God. He was willing to do everything God said. God gave Moses the words, and then he needed to go to Pharaoh and lead the people out of Egypt. Now, Moses didn't want to do this job. This was not what he had planned. He had a stutter, and you can talk to your folks about what that is. And he had killed someone. He felt bad because he was a prince in Egypt when his fellow Israelites were slaves. And so the bottom line is this was not his thing. But he did it because God told him to. So with your folks, I would like for you to talk about things that maybe they've had to do that they haven't felt comfortable doing. Or maybe things that you might have to do that you don't really have the confidence to do it. And how do you do that? Another thing is, what do you think God sounds like? What do you think your folks think God sounds like? Does he have a voice that talks to you? So these are good things to talk about as a family. Moses became a great leader, but it wasn't his skill set when he started this thing. I love this particular Bible verse. It's, "Oh, my Lord, please send someone else." And I'm telling you, lots of times in life, It'll be fun to send someone else rather than have to be the person to do something. So in Sunday school, we're going to have a puzzle that we're going to do, and we're going to have a burning bush that we're going to make, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So if you're able to, hopefully I'll see you on Sunday during Sunday school. If not, have an awesome week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.